Hey guys, you somehow managed to make it to my channel, but I'm glad you're here. My name is Michael Lee from Chillax Coding, and you are about to watch the very first video in my new tutorial series called Getting Started with SQL, otherwise known as SQL. So since this is an introductory video, I'll like to start off by giving you a brief history on the language itself. SQL stands for Structured Query Language and was developed by IBM in the 1970s, and since then the language has became the standard language for relational database management systems, or RDBMS. And then in 1986 it then became an ANSI standard and has been evolving ever since. T-SQL or Transact SQL is the dialect implementation of the standard language for Microsoft, and is what we're going to be focusing on throughout this entire tutorial series. But I just want to make note that there's lots of other companies that have their own interpretation of the language. So with that being said, T-SQL is considered set-based and declarative, as opposed to other programming language which is more procedural. What I mean by that is that T-SQL or SQL itself asks in a series of statements or commands what it wants back, instead of how to get data. And then when it does that, the database engine works its magic behind the scene. The SQL language can be broken up into three distinct set of commands, and these are called DML, which stand for data manipulation. These are called DML, DDL, and DCL. DML stands for data manipulation language, and is for querying and modifying data. DDL stands for data definition language, and it is what we use when we want to create or modify database objects like tables or views. And then finally we have DCL, which stands for data control language, and it is what we use for securing and granting permissions to our database. Like when you are adding a new user to your database, you assign them a role that they play. And we'll be using mostly DML and DDL throughout this series. DCL will be reserved for a different tutorial. With that being said, that pretty much summarizes up what I want to say about the history on SQL. I hope you like what you see, and then if you do, please help me by helping you, liking my channel. It's brand new, and liking my videos. It helps a lot. Okay, with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.